Sport with me, Jeremy Hara, and Jason Cundy. We want to hear from you, so get involved. 03 717 22 33 44. If you're leaving the ground and you're not a happy Arsenal fan, we want to hear from you. Poor performance tonight was not anywhere near the races. Liverpool, though, excellent. Cruise past Arsenal into the final against Chelsea. And it's only right now that we speak to 100% Mo.
Oh, here he is. Here he is.
Here he is.
How are you?
Sunday.
What happened to you a couple of weeks ago when you got beat 1-0 by Leicester? We couldn't find you with the radar. Now look at you.
Come on. Hey, no, come on. Don't be like that, Candy. Just ask the caller, who's the clown now? Candy?
What caller?
There was a caller. He come on, didn't he? The other game, and he was like, we're going to win, we're going to cruise past it.
No.
Yeah, well done, Jimmy G. Well done.
I remember these things, mate. I remember these things.
Well done, Jimmy G. I like you, man. I like you. I said then, and I'll say it again. Liverpool are just a class team. They've got good manager, top-class manager. They've got good players.
Yeah.
Arsenal today, I mean, come on. Where were they? All these Arsenal supporters ringing up last week. We're going to get to Wembley. We're going to play, Kendy's lot.
The guys just bought free tickets, Mo. He just bought free tickets for the final.
That's how bad it is, isn't it?
You go, Mo. You get yourself a ticket?
You can. Of course I'm going, man. Candy, I'll ring you up from, mind you, it'll be the other show, innit? You guys won't be on. So, well, mind you, Candy, you'll be there. You'll be waiting.
What do you reckon, though? Chelsea, a bit of Candy. You coming up against him? Do you fancy yourselves?
Bit of Candy.
Well, do you know what? Candy's been lucky twice this season, and he against us. Twice. One at Anfield and one at his place, Stamford Bridge.
They fell off, haven't they, Mo? They fell off at Chelsea.
Yeah, I've been trying to ring all week. I can't get through.
Mo, no, you haven't. Mo, come on. Again,
Candy, I am, honestly.
What day did you try and ring?
Every day.
Last night.
Why didn't you get through?
It was busy last night, wasn't it? Busy.
Right, busy, wasn't it? And the night before I tried ringing, he was busy.
I don't believe Mo. I'm
telling you, Candy, do you know what I wanted to say to you?
What are you going to say? What are you going to say? Go on. Say it now.
I'm just going to laugh at you, man.
Honestly.
Candy.
Go on, matey.
Look. I said this to you before a couple of months ago, but, you guys were flying high, and I says to you, I won't be surprised if Tuchel doesn't get sacked before the end of the season.
Did he
and
say
it's
that?
going to happen, Candy.
Did he say that?
He's got sources.
Do you know what, Mo? I don't know. Mate, you also said you'd be 13 points clear at the table by Christmas.
Listen, Candy, no, listen, I did say that, but I'm telling you again tonight, right?
Go on.
Liverpool are going to win this Premier League title.
They're going to win the Premier League?
Wow.
Yeah.
Come on, Mo. Come on, Mo.
No, come on. City's had all the luck, yeah? Against your lot last week, they were lucky. Should have been a draw.
What luck? There was no luck there, Mo. Even I can't even.
Come on, man.
Mo, come on. The Premier League's gone, but you'll win the Carabao Cup. If you win the Carabao Cup, finish second. That's a good season?
No, Jimmy G. Just answer one question. Is it even for Arsenal? It's not mathematically impossible to win the league. I mean, we're way above Arsenal. It's not over, man. We will win that Premier League. I'm telling you. City's bad times.
Mo, it's over, mate. Mo, I love you, mate, but it's over.
It's not.
It's over.
It's not over. Look, City's bad time is going to start from this Saturday onwards.
Who they got?
We're going to win the Premier League.
Hold on. Let's just have a quick look. Who are they playing? Do you know, City?
Yeah, they're playing Southampton.
Where?
That's Southampton.
And Southampton
it's exclusively live on talkSPORT.
I think it's the 12:30, isn't it?
5:30. Come on,
5:30.
Come on, Candy. I mean,
okay, right.
This is why you need to bring things into the studio that you have in front of you, so when you get put on the spot.
Make it up as going on, mate. So you think Southampton are going to take points off City?
Yeah. Kenny, it's not over. It's not over. If City lose, right? If City just even if they draw a couple of matches, which they are going to do. I mean, come on, the luck's not going to go with them all year, is it?
Mo, listen, let's get back to the game. I've got one thing. I mean, what did you make of Arsenal, and what do you want to say to their fans? Because I thought they were poor tonight.
Horrible thing to say.
The only thing I want to say to the fans that Candy will probably know is before your time here, Jimmy G. Where is Khalid?
Do you know what? It's a great shout.
Where is Khalid? Get Khalid on the radio because he said that's top manager.
He said he was the third best manager in the league. I think he started off by saying second best manager in the league, Arteta.
Yeah.
Khaled.
You need to get Khaled on.
We don't know where Khaled is, mate. He's disappeared.
And what about Heathrow Rich? Where's Heathrow Rich?
Oh, Heathrow Rich is a bit more solid. He might phone up Rich. Rich will probably be listening to this. He'll phone up Rich. If he's listening, Heathrow Rich will phone up.
Mo?
Well, Arsenal are terrible, mate. They're just terrible. You know, I mean, talk about discipline in their team. Look at that party comes on. He didn't want to play. He just got off the plane at 12 o'clock
Poor
today.
bloke just got off a plane. He's just been knocked out of the AFCON. You know, Thomas Partey, how does he feel? Turning up and Arteta's just putting him on. Of course he's going to get sent off. He's got heavy legs. He's heavy. Running around the pitch. You know what it's like when you've been at 36,000 feet and you've got to come down and run around a pitch in a semi-final. Cheers, Gaffer.
Yeah, it did. Wasn't his best night, was it?
Mo, absolutely
Cheers,
pleasure,
Mo.
mate. Thanks for coming on. Let's go to Ben, who's an Arsenal fan. Ben, good evening.
All right, Ben.
You're right, boys. How are you?
We're all right, Ben. We're all right. You must be gutted with that tonight.
Yeah. I actually want to go back to something you said in an earlier call when I think it was Scott who came on and you asked him about Arteta and you said you couldn't sack him. I want to know why you think that.
Well, because I think you've invested in the players that he wanted, and there was a plan and a philosophy over the next 3 or 4 seasons, regardless of results. I think that's what the plan is with Arteta and this young Arsenal side. And I think they've showed promise this season and put in some decent performances. Haven't been good enough against the top sides, you've seen that. But that's why you can't sack him. Because I think regardless, you've got to give him another season. What's the point in sacking him when you've invested £150 million in players that he wanted?
But I mean, technically this is his 3rd season and he's led us to back-to-back 8th place finishes, back-to-back Europa League exits to Villarreal and Olympiacos, not to mention that obviously we're not in Europe this season. I mean, just for tonight, he played the extremely one-footed Sambi Lokonga on the left side of midfield and the extremely left-footed Martin Odegaard on the right side of midfield. And all I saw was Sambi Lokonga turning and struggling to play the ball with his left, you know, and taking the easy option going back and looking a bit headless in the field. Like, Lokonga for me is an example of where I see Arteta's limitations. You've got a player there who is supremely physically talented, obviously, strong, fast. He's got a really good technical base to work on, and he doesn't really seem to know where to go on the pitch. And for me, that's where the coaching stems. I mean, obviously, 4th place is the goal this season, and if we get it, I'll put my hands up and say first Arteta. But we are 3 years into the project. So to say, he needs another 3 years.
No, but you're not 3 years into the project, though, are you? Because you're getting rid of dead wood for 2 seasons. You know, that wasn't the Arteta team. This season is Arteta's team, and it's a young team. So you have to back him regardless.
But why do you, like, when you employ people, you don't employ them in like a perfect world where they can have whatever they want. You know, you employ them to get the best out of what's in the squad. I mean, Unai Emery took a squad to 78 points, 1 point off top 4 and a Europa League final. And that team was distinctly worse than the team Arteta had. Antonio Conte is playing with some of the worst players I've ever seen for Spurs. I mean, Davinson Sanchez, Japhet Tanganga, Ben Davies.
Good players, mate. Top players.
Doherty, Emerson. I mean, these are actually genuine. I'm not exaggerating when I say some of the worst players I've ever watched play for a top 6 side. And yet they're unbeaten in 12, 13 in the league. What they did to Leicester last night, it was lucky. But, I mean, there was a point where you have to say, all right, when do we have expectation on Arteta? Because back-to-back 8, no Europe, out of every competition by January. Yeah, I get there's a process and you need to wait and you need to see the results. But we're not unrealistic to say we want to see stuff now. Like, top 4 should have been ours this season. We had a golden run at it.
Why should it be yours? Why? Well, West Ham are flying. Spurs have got Antonio Conte and Manchester United. Probably the biggest club in the world. What are you talking about? Arsenal don't deserve anything.
At the start of the season, I would have agreed with you. I would have completely said United are so clear of us. You know, they are favourites for top 4. How the season has panned out and the advantage we had on them, the point advantage we had on them, and the fact that their squad is in disarray, that should have been ours. We had the results, you know, going for us. We had the team. And yet we have gone back completely to the Arteta of old, you know, where we look lost in these games, we look unmotivated, the players don't know where to stand. I mean, it's like we should have had top 4 this season, and I still think we should. You know, I still think it is ours to lose, funnily enough, with the way the table is and the games that have to come. Like, I do not see Spurs getting there, and I think that we do have an edge on United right now because their squad is, and you know, they're in such disarray. But I mean, there has to be expectation on Arteta. I find it ridiculous that people think that he shouldn't be sacked if we finish trophyless and outside the top 4. I don't get it.
All right, Ben. Thanks for your call. Keep them coming in. 03717 223344.